Okay, so what we are going to be doing today is just reviewing a little bit more of what's going to be on our math exam for this week. So I believe this is what we are all going to be reviewing. I will be reviewing place value, adding whole numbers, subtracting whole numbers, and then some word problems too. So for our first example here we see is place value. So it is wondering and asking us to write the name of the place value for the underlying digit. So if we look at this number here, our underlying digit is the 6. So we're going to wonder what the place value for the 6 is. So how do we do that? What we do is we plug this number right here into our place value chart. So starting on the far right hand side, we're going to plug the 1 into our ones column. Then I see there's another 1, then a 4, then a 6, a 7, and lastly a 1. So now we've got our number copied into our place value chart. And our question's asking us, write the name with a place value for the underlying digit. And our underlying digit is the 6. Where's our 6 in the place value chart? It's in the thousands group. So our 6 is in the thousands group on our place value chart. Erase this, and then I'm going to have you guys try one of these practice problems. So for this problem here, I want you guys to try this one by yourself. So read the question. It's asking us to underline the digit that is in the 10,000s frame. So we're looking for the 10,000s frame. So what I want you to do is plug this number into your place value chart and then see what one of those digits is in the 10,000s frame. All right, so let's plug our number in, starting at the far right-hand side with our 1 here. Then a 1, then a 9, then a 4, then a 5, a 7, 4, and lastly a 2. And our question's asking us what, or underline the digit that is in the 10,000s frame. So if we look at our place value chart, what digit's in the 10,000s frame? There's the 10,000s. Oh, 7 is. I see 7 is in the 10,000s frame. So I will underline the 7 digit because the 7 is in our 10,000s frame. We will move on here. I believe Miss Fosberg reviewed that in her video. Same with rounding whole numbers. So we will do adding whole numbers then. So if we think back to adding whole numbers, there's a few steps that we have to follow. So when we add, the first thing we add is our ones column. So I see in our ones column is 8 plus 0. I have 8 of something and I'm adding 0 more, so I still have 8. And notice how I lined up the place values. So there we did our ones column, and now we need to add up our tens column. So if we add up our tens column, we got a 1 plus 2. When we add those up, we would get 3. So 18 plus 20 is 38. Notice how the place values are lined up. I'm going to show you guys one more of these problems here. So for example, if we have 26 plus 15, first thing we do is we add our ones column. So we'll add 6 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I can't just write 11 down here though, so I'm going to put the 1, and I'm going to carry the other one over to the tens frame. Now we add up our tens frame. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. So sometimes we have to carry our numbers over too, so that's one important thing to look for. Now I want you guys to pause the video and try to solve this one by yourself. And once you answer the question, we'll solve it together on the board. So you can start and click play, or once you submit your answer, we'll solve it. All right, so our first step we do here, add up our ones column. 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, nope, I can't write 11 down there, so I'm going to put the 1 and carry the other one to our tens frame. Now I'm going to add up our tens frame. I know 4 plus 4 is 8. Now we got to add the one we carried over, so 8 plus 1 is 9. So 43 plus 48 is 91. You got 91, nice job. And then now we will try some subtraction. So same thing with subtraction. First thing we do is we subtract our ones column. So if I have 5 of something, can I take 9 away? No, I can't. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to borrow. So I'm going to borrow from the tens frame. 5 becomes a 4. And this 5 becomes 15. So now I have 15 minus 9. 15 taking away 9, 15, 18, 17, 16, or 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And now we subtract our tens frame. 4 minus nothing. So we just drop down our 4. So 55 minus 9 is 46. And now this practice problem, I want you guys to try on your own. So what is 84 minus 15? First thing we do is we're going to subtract our ones column. If I have 4 something, can I take 5 away? Oops. So if I have 4 something, can I take 5 away? No, I can't. So what we're going to have to do is borrow. Borrow from the 8. So 8 becomes 7. 4 becomes 14. Now we're going to subtract 14 minus 5 is 9. And now we subtract our tens frame, or our tens column. 7 minus 1 is 6. So 84 minus 15 is 69. And I believe Ms. Fosberg did multiplication in her review video. So we will skip over multiplication. And we are not going to be doing long division. I know you're probably sad to hear that, but we will be skipping over that in this exam. And we'll get into some word problems. So if we read this word problem, we're going to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or not divisions, or multiplication to solve these word problems. So if we read it, it reads, Taylor bought 73 cherries from the farmer's market. His family ate 42 of them. How many cherries does Taylor have left? So we know he originally had 73, and his family ate 42 of them. So I know if I read that question, I know this might be a subtraction problem because they're taking away 42 of the cherries because they ate them. They're not adding more, they're getting rid of them. So I'm going to set this problem up. He had 73 cherries right away, and they ate 42 of them. Now I've got my subtraction problem all set up, and we'll follow the same steps. First, we subtract our ones column here. 3 minus 2, 1. Then our tens frame, 7 minus 4 is 3. So how many cherries does Taylor have left after his family ate some? He has 31 cherries left. So the big thing to do when you're looking at the word problems is try to figure out if it's added, subtracting, or multiplying. And then we will do one more question here, and then that will be it for your second review video. So I want you to read this question and try to figure out if it's going to be adding, multiplying, or subtracting. And then once you figure that out, try and set your problem up and work through it. All right, so our question reads, a box of crayons holds 38 crayons. If Jack has 6 boxes, how many crayons does he have left in total? So I know Jack has 38, well, there's 38 crayons in one box, and he has 6 boxes. I think this might be multiplication. So he's got 38 crayons in a box. He's got 6 different boxes. So that's 6 different 38s. So we got a multiplication problem. And if we solve that, 6 times 8 is 48. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Jack would have 228 crayons. Or there's another way to solve this. If you didn't do multiplication, if we remember back to multiplication, multiplication is basically just repeated addition. So we could add 38 together 6 different times, and we would still get the same answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could also set it up that way, and you would still get the same answer. So if you got that, nice job. So that is the end of our review video for today. Really important to make sure you watch both Ms. Fosberg's and I's video, as both of those will be on the exam. So nice job today, you guys.